Does BTS lip sync? No, but there's a big caveat to that. Let me explain what that is. So for this video, I'm mainly going to be using Fake Love and the live performances of it as the example, because that's a song where it's really easy to spot if they're lip syncing or not, and which type of lip syncing it is, which I'll explain now. So there's three types of live performances for the most part. The first one is like full lip syncing, where it's just they play the track back. I haven't really seen BTS do this, but some artists do, K-pop or not. It's just like, it's the normal type of lip syncing. The second type is the more complicated type, and that's gonna be fake live vocals. And let me explain what that is. Basically what it is they record the vocalists singing live, right? Where it's like they're doing it live, but they record them while they're standing still, then they tweak it a bit so it still sounds live, and then that's what they play back, as well as the track. So it sounds like there's live vocals over a backing track, but the live vocals are also pre-recorded when they weren't dancing, which is why those types of performances always sound really good. The third type is, of course, like live. There will still be a backing track, but their mics are on, they're singing into them, and you can clearly hear it. A good way to tell if they're doing the fake live vocals, the pre-recorded vocals, is to listen to multiple performances of the same song, and if they sound the same, then they're probably not actually live, because they won't re-record the fake live vocals multiple times. There's only one recording of it. So it'll sound identical across multiple performances. A good example of the fake live vocals is going to be BTS's Fake Love Live on Mnet. It's the, I'm looking at my paper here, Mnet BTS Comeback Show, published on May 29th, 2018. I'm not going to put it in because of copyright. But if you listen to that, listen especially to this chorus, the I'm so sick of this fake love, where Jimin and Jin are doing it. Like, Jimin's doing full-on spins and stuff, and it's completely stable, because it's not live. Moving on to another performance of Fake Love, this one is going to be fully live, which is where the mics are on and they have backing tracks. I would watch the Ellen Show performance, because I prefer performances where they're not at their best, because it means, like, hey, they're human too, and you know they're doing it live. Notice how Jin on the I'm so sick of this fake love, or sorry, I'm so sorry about this fake love. Let me do that line again. Notice how Jin, when he's doing the I'm so sorry but it's fake love, that's in his like falsetto. Sounds very different from the backing track, so you can hear two distinct voices. And Jimin is a lot less stable, especially during like the spin and stuff. But he sounds a lot better on the because he's just kind of dramatically walking at the camera. The way they do Fake Love has evolved over time. If you listen to the AMA performance, which was the first time they've ever done it live, I think it was AMA's, then you hear Jimin and Jin both sound like really off. Jin was up in his falsetto really weirdly. It just didn't sound right. As time went on, they got better, but it was still sounding off because it's really hard to stay stable on that chorus. I don't fault them for it. The way they're doing it now, if you look at the video titled Fake Love plus Idol at Seoul Music Awards 2019, when they did Fake Love, at the beginning, I'm pretty sure V and Jungkook are also lip synced, just because it's hard to get the timing right. Like, often you'll see V start like this. Starting with RM, when he comes in, that's live, and so is Jungkook. But then they have put Jimin and Jin on full lip sync for the chorus. The rest of the time, Jimin and Jin's mics, they're both live, but they shut them completely off and just use backing tracks for the chorus, like the I'm so sick of this fake love. In no performance is it more evident that it's like shut off mics than this one, so I'd watch that. Also, that's the performance that made me make this video. One, because Jungkook almost passed out, not in the performance itself, but later on, I'm pretty sure it was the same day, and because I saw a comment saying, why are Jimin and Jin's mics off? They weren't working at some point. That's on purpose. Really quick, I'm going to talk about MR removed videos. MR removed being when they run it through some program and they isolate the live vocals. But if you run it on a fake live performance, you will isolate the fake live vocals because there are no live vocals to isolate. So if you listen to multiple MR removes and they sound identical, it's probably because they are identical and pre-recorded. The best MR removed I have ever seen is, surprise, surprise, an American show because Americans don't know how to handle K-pop bands correctly. The Tonight Show performance of Idol was already really live, like the mics were turned up more than usual, but someone isolated the vocals perfectly. It sounds like you're just listening to them singing in your ear almost, like it's a raw mic feed. And if you look up the MR Remove video for that performance on The Tonight Show, that is how BTS actually sounds live. And they're always singing live, but certain parts of songs are just backing tracks because they're human and need to breathe between dance moves.